It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, one thing about us this morning is that we are feeling good indeed, especially because, my lovely, the Johannesburg Pride March is looming literally this weekend, and we are so excited for it. And this is why we had to bring in some big guns to come and celebrate with us. I'm talking about people who have been a part of this huge movement that is celebrating the 35 years that have been just genuinely allowing so many people being able to come out and say, this is who I am, this is what I love. And I am honestly genuinely so happy about it because it is growing from strength to strength. The LGBTQ plus community is always one that genuinely allows everyone to feel included. And this is why we're having this conversation today, because it is one where we should genuinely never allow anybody to not be a part of what it is that we call society. So today, my friend, I would love to welcome to the seat here at Expresso. It is none other than media personality. It is Mohale Motong, as well as Kay Ali, who is the founder and director of Pride of Africa Foundation. Everybody, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please. Yes. Hello, you beautiful humans.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Amazing. I can imagine you guys are excited.
I'm nervous.
Why?
I've got all the responsibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so true. Mohale's going to be out there having a good time.
I'm just marching.
You know what I mean, honey? Kay's there like, oh, get that.
Where are you?
But it's going to be incredible because 35 years, I think it's so amazing to see just how far the Pride March has come. But more than anything else, the movement has come.
Yes.
Which is why, Kay, I want to come to you because the movement has changed so much over the past couple of decades. You know, how would you describe the way that it's changed? And are you happy with the direction it's going in?
Absolutely. I think, if you look at it, when it started in the early 90s, it was very much a defiance campaign.
Yes.
You know, the apartheid laws in South Africa had severe anti-gay laws associated to it.
Sure.
So that sector, it was more of a defiance. It was a protest. It was definitely a platform where equality was needed.
Yes.
And then we saw that it became a little bit more visible in the 2000s, and it started growing.
Yeah.
But what I've seen in the last 7 or 8 years is that it's really become a mainstream event. The youth are a lot more integrated and a lot more fluid, which means that the visibility that Pride is creating and the awareness that Pride is creating is a lot more pronounced.
Yeah.
We're also getting a lot more support.
Yeah.
As an unfunded organization, I think that it's very interesting to see that the support's coming from the private sector. And because of that support, we're still allowed to make sure that the Pride event itself and the Pride March is available to everyone because it's a no barrier to entry, free event.
Beautiful. I love that. And that's what I was saying about, the inclusivity and just allowing everybody to be part of everything. But this is why I want to come to you, Mohale, because I feel like, like Kay said, we've seen so much happen over the last 35 years. But I want to speak particularly just about society in general. Because, sometimes people, they put up this facade on social media, and yet it's not the case in real life.
Yes.
So are you seeing more acceptance of the LGBTQ plus community?
Look, it is there, but it's not enough. And I always say that, representation is important. And whilst we may go out there, be ourselves, want people to accept us,
yes,
we are still not where we want to be. We've made progress, yes, like Kay said. But people, just don't want to be cancelled. People don't want to say things they don't want to say. People don't want to misgender you. So what they will do is just do it so that they can be accepted. And once, you're not there, they carry on with their lives. And we see this every day.
Yeah.
So I'd really say we are getting there. We're making progress, but there's still a very long way to go.
Well, do you know that I never thought about it that way?
Yeah.
As in the sense that people are just keeping their terrible views to themselves
Yes,
just because they're
do.
scared of what society will say.
Well, to
Exactly.
piggyback on what Mohale is saying, we've actually seen them come out on social media and say their terrible thoughts out loud. They're writing it out. We've never seen such homophobic comments on our social media in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And this year, it's almost like there's a fresh emergence of new recruits.
Really?
Yes. It is on the increase. It's like society is becoming more intolerant by the day.
That is so crazy because you think that it would get better. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
And because it should get better. Honestly, I even remember Pamela once said, and she was just like, it shouldn't need to be a thing.
Yeah.
We shouldn't need to raise awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because people should be able to just be themselves.
100%.
Yeah.
And they're not. And, you know, we have a partner, and I'm not going to mention names,
Yes.
but I've never seen such hate directed at them. And it's absolutely astounding.
Sure. And guys, you know what? I want to say thank you so much, you know, for standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves, because it genuinely is incredible. But this is why we also have things like the Joburg Pride March.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
100%. It's like what I always say, we're marching for those that can't march for
Yes.
themselves.
Yes.
That's why when we look at Joburg Pride as a march,
Yeah.
for 35 years it's existed.
Yes.
But why Pride of Africa came into being was because 33 out of 54 countries
Yes.
in Africa
Yes.
still have anti-LGBT laws, and in some instances punishable by death.
Yes.
Sure, guys, that's
And
so
that's the
scary.
narrative we need to actually change. And that's the
100%.
visibility and awareness that we're working towards amplifying.
100%. And this is why I need you guys to give us the details so that the Expresso family knows what is happening tomorrow, where can people get involved, and everything.
Oh my, look, so we're going to be in Sandton. The march is happening at 2 p.m.
Okay.
I am just marching. I'm not organizing the event. She's organizing the event.
Yes.
But I'll be there in the forefront. And I think Lakshya has said that, I mean, I do this because there are other people who can't.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get messages every day on Facebook, TikTok of people who are like, I'm gay, how do I come out to my parents?
Shame.
I'm gay, how do I do this? How do I do that? And in some ways, we can't say, just be yourself and go out and come out. And that's
Yeah.
why we march, because we want to say, we will do it for you because you still can't do it for yourself,
Yeah.
especially in a lot of countries in Africa. But she has all the details. I'm marching.
What else do we need to know, Kay?
Road closures effective from tonight.
Okay.
8 o'clock. Corner Maud, West and Friedman. So that's the area where we're doing the Pride build-up. Gates open at 10. Don't be late. We've
Yeah.
got a jam-packed lineup tomorrow.
Yes.
The march leaves the Pride Village exactly 2 o'clock.
Beautiful.
And we're going to go through the Sandton Business District and come back. And then we've got some exciting lineups. And one of your family members, Madison, is going to be on stage.
Oh, amazing. Guys, would you look at this? It's going to be a party. And of course, I just want to highlight, you know, before we wrap things up, Proudly African, Authentically You. Beautiful theme for this year. And I wish you guys
Yes.
all of the best for it. Congratulations on the 35th anniversary. And I can't wait to see just the movement continue to move from strength to strength. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. It is the Johannesburg Pride March happening in Johannesburg, of course, tomorrow. And you, my friend, can get involved. You heard it is starting on West Street, going all throughout Sandton. And it is going to be absolutely beautiful. And don't forget, 10 a.m. is when it starts. 2 p.m. is when the march actually officially starts. So do the things, be part of it. And honestly, my friend, I hope that you indeed have learned something today and have taken away a whole lot. It is always so lovely to be able to celebrate each and every human here on Expresso. And right about now, I do need to quickly check, you know, Cape Town family, are you good? Are you fine?